Ok, ça y est. Ah putain, et c'est triste, hein. C'est triste quand même ce qui se passe. Je suis dégoûté pour elle. Je suis vraiment triste. J'avais l'œil droit, il commence à se remplir de, à remplir de larmes. Vraiment. Hein. C'est vraiment triste ce qui s'est passé. Enfin.
You're back. You left in a hurry last time. Is everything okay?
Oui.
Everything's fine. Just, it's a little hard to explain. Would you mind taking part in a little experiment with us?
An experiment? That came out of nowhere. I'm listening, though. What do you need me to do?
Could you make a wish?
Imagine que ton souhait se réalise sous tes yeux.
You want me to make a wish? Is that a new Sub-Zero's festival tradition or something?
Less questions, more wishing!
Okay. My wish. Okay. I'm a little nervous saying this out loud, but I want Miss Dunyarzad to be happy.
Oh.
I noticed earlier that she looked a bit down, and she wasn't really talking to anyone. She just doesn't seem like herself. She's always so gentle and kind, and all the kids love her. I've also wondered if the reason she asked me to be Fairest Knight of Flowers is because I'm special to her, or something.
So, you have a crush on Dunyarzad?
Oh, is it that obvious? After what I just said, I guess it is.
Putain, mais arrêtez de vous acharner, ça se fait pas.
When she placed the hat of the Knight of Flowers onto my head, she said to me, I want everyone to have a happy Sub-Zero's festival. What she didn't realize was that I'm not that interested in how everyone else feels. In that moment, I just wanted to be her Knight of Flowers for the rest of my life. 50 years, 100 years, I'll serve her till the end of time. Okay, yeah, that was a bit much. Felt like the right moment to get it off my chest, but that was pretty embarrassing. Okay, I'm ready to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face. Here goes.
Please come true.
I'm gonna open my eyes. Oh, you're...
What?
Fucky? Sorry, but only one portion of Yalda candies per person. Back home you go. Nice try, you two. Anyway, never mind. I don't need to see her up.
Guess he isn't the host of this dream after all. Should have expected it wouldn't be this easy. It seems like everyone who knows Dunyarzad loves her. But none of them has any idea that she...
My lady, step back.
That sounds like Dia! Oh, right. This is when Dunyarzad bumps into the kidnappers.
J'ai besoin de me défouler.
Huh? But Dia can handle them. Hey, Traveler!
Oh, it's you. Great timing. Please take...
Parle avec Dunyarzad. Je m'occupe de ce
Hey,
type.
this is my job. The homie Yannis pay me, not you.
Pars.
You... Ugh, fine, alright. Knock yourself out. Why are you so worked up anyway? It's not like I don't trust your fighting skills.
Tout de suite.
Anyway, watch yourself.
Oh, t'inquiète. Ils vont prendre cher.
So you got yourself some backup. Suit yourself. You're going down. Feeling lucky today? Where do you think you're going?
Yeah!
Voilà, ça fait du bien de se défouler.
Traveler, were you just taking your anger out on those guys?
Je suis juste en... Je vais bien.
You and Nahida both. Dunyarzad wouldn't want to see you two like this.
Ouais, mais merde. Ça fait du bien.
Oh, and speaking of her, Paimon just remembered something. Remember how during the first Sub-Zero's festival, before the Samsara started, we came here with Dunyarzad because she wanted to pick something up? She said it was because she had forgotten something.
Je m'en
Okay,
rappelle.
so
exact.
Paimon's memory is working so far. Anyway, Paimon also remembers that she is staying somewhere around here. She pointed it out to us the night before the Sub-Zero's
Je
festival.
devrais peut-être chercher l'objet en fait.
Even if it's only a tiny clue, it'll probably still help us more than this needle in a haystack search. This is the place. It's rude to enter other people's spaces without permission, but desperate times call for... Hey, the windows are unlocked. Okay, Paimon's gonna take a peek inside.
Ah.
This was only a temporary residence, so there was pretty much nothing inside except this book on the table. Should we open it?
Bien évidemment. Après presque 16 jours, j'ai enfin pu terminer de rédiger ces notes à la veille du festival de Sub-Zeros. Quand le festival sera terminé, Paimon et toi allez sûrement reprendre votre voyage. C'est pourquoi j'espérais te donner ce avant que tu ne repartes. Il s'agit d'un recueil de légendes folkloriques sur la Rani Kusanagi. J'ai rassemblé ces histoires en interrogeant les gens quand je n'étais pas occupé par les préparatifs du festival. J'ai posé des questions à beaucoup de gens, mais peu d'entre eux en savent beaucoup sur elle. J'espère tout de même que cela t'aidera à la trouver. Il y a eu une période où la source d'eau près de Gandharva était polluée, obligeant les villageois à aller chercher de l'eau très loin. Mais un jour, les gens ont constaté que l'eau était à nouveau potable, et certains disent qu'une lumière verte avait été vue près de la source de l'eau la nuit précédente. Tout le monde croyait que c'était le pouvoir divin de la Rani Kusanagi qui était à l'œuvre. Cela semble tout à fait plausible, la décontamination des sources d'eau par des moyens naturels prend probablement des années. Se pourrait-il que la Rani Kusanagi soit apparue à Gandharva? Après la mort de ma mère, j'ai toujours peur du noir la nuit, et cela m'empêchait de dormir. Mais un jour, j'ai entendu une voix qui m'a parlé jusqu'à ce que je m'endorme. Une dame m'a dit que c'était parce que c'était la Rani Kusanagi qui avait pris ça en moi. Pauvre enfant, j'espère que le festival Sub-Zero saura lui apporter un peu de joie. Son expérience me rappelle ce que j'avais vécu au début. C'est décidément une divinité pleine de tendresse. Une fois, j'avais un peu trop bu, et je ne retrouvais plus mon chemin pour rentrer chez moi. À un tournant, je crois que j'ai vu la Rani Kusanagi. Elle était très grande et très musclée. Puis, je me suis cassé la figure, et elle m'a rattrapé d'une seule main. C'est le lendemain que je me suis réveillé sous un arbre. C'est la Rani qui s'est occupée de moi, j'en suis sûr. Je suis pas sûr que cette histoire soit très fiable. J'ai plutôt l'impression qu'il s'agissait d'un arbre. Qu'en dites-vous? Son recueil de légendes folkloriques compilé et annoté par Dunyarzad se poursuit de la même manière pendant de nombreux jours.
Wow. Dunyarzad wrote all of this. Sounds like she was always thinking of us even while we were away. Even though she was also busy preparing for the Sub-Zero's festival and had all her health problems to worry about. She must have wanted to give this to us as a gift on the day of the Sub-Zero's festival, right? If we hadn't found this book, we never would have known. But now that we know, we can't even thank her. Hey! Where are you off to now?
Ce serait elle la clé? Il y a des chances que ce soit elle, en fait, la clé. Que ce soit le double, en fait, la seconde du Nyazar, qui soit la clé. Si elle se rend compte, en fait, que c'est de... Il y a des chances que ce soit ça. Allons voir.
It's Dunyarzad's puppet.
Merci.
Traveler, think of it. We've been stuck in this place for a really, really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dunyarzad feels like an eternity ago. Paimon still remembers when we were sitting here, and the way her eyes sparkled when she talked about Milu's dance of Sub-Zerus.
There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
Qu'est-ce que...
That was what the real Dunyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
Qu'est-ce que...
Yes, traveler. What is it?
Oh, so she's still just a puppet. But just now, how come...
Elle aussi.
Where are we going this time?
Là où il faut. La danse.
If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organized. The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
How did things turn out like this?
Traveler? You don't have to get involved. He's a sage from the academia. I don't want to drag you into...
Traveler?
Traveler? What the heck are you doing? If you get arrested by the academia, that's another day gone to waste! Wait, they're not reacting. Have they been scared stiff?
C'est des marionnettes.
Oh, of course! If this is the sage's plan, they wouldn't put themselves through this.
C'est ça.
So they're just substitutes.
Tout à fait.
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage?
Ces fleurs. C'est pas les mêmes. Non, elles sont différentes.
Like I said, they symbolize the goddess of flowers. It's just a shame that all the real Padisaras went extinct after her death.
Yes. The Greater Lord brought forth new Padisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers. But she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful shade of purple.
That beautiful shade of purple. Aren't these flowers real Padisaras? Just like the ones from the legend? I didn't even notice. Dunyarzad, did you find these?
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct after the goddess of flowers passed away? So, how?
Yeah. What's going on here?
Ferme les yeux, s'il te plaît. Imagine que le grand sage et sa suite ne soient pas là devant toi.
You guys are acting weird. But okay, I'll try. Hey!
They disappeared! So Nilu's the host. What a surprise! Purple Padisaras don't exist in the real world anymore. But in Nilu's subconscious, they can appear as decorations on the stage. It's just like the example Nahida told us. people assume there will be food on a plate, and Nilu assumed there would be real Patisaras in the flower pots. So when you saw the flowers, you instantly knew it was Nilu?
Exact.
But if we want to end the samsara, we need the host to become aware that they're dreaming. How should we make Nilu realize that?
Am I dreaming?
Huh?
Comment t'arrives à cette conclusion?
So I'm right. Is this Lesser Lord Kusanali responding to our celebration of the Sub-Zeru's festival?
Wrong guess, but you aren't completely wrong either. The point is, what made you think this is a dream? As far as you know, people in Sumeru don't dream, right?
Yeah, but have you heard the tale of the first sage? To prevent a calamity, he went on a journey to find the Dendro Archon.
Ooh, sounds familiar. Dunyarzad told us a story like that when we first arrived in Sumeru City. So it was about the first sage, huh?
Yep, but in the part you heard, he hadn't become the first sage yet. There's more to the story. His piety and wisdom were acknowledged by the Dendro Archon, and she finally gave her blessing to him. All kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage, as if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated.
Okay.
After who knows how long, he mastered all the knowledge he could comprehend. Afterward, he said to the Dendro Archon, "I miss my parents, my wife, and my children. I've been away from home for far too long. They must be worried." The Dendro Archon smiled. The next second, the sage found himself lying in his bed, as if he had just woken up from a dream. His wife, lying next to him, said, "You're off to search for the Dendro Archon today, aren't you? Have a safe journey, my love." In the end, the first sage took care of many disasters in Sumeru City, and founded the Academia. What a happy ending.
So the first sage was dreaming ever since the beginning of the story? He never went on his journey?
Yes, but his faith and determination were conveyed to the Dendro Archon, so she blessed him in the form of a dream.
Paimon understands where you're coming from now. That's a really interesting connection. But we really gotta wake up soon, like the sage in the story.
Oh, t'inquiète, maintenant que Nilu est courant le reste
I
des jeux.
see. Well, it just so happens that today's Sub-Zeru's festival is almost over too.
Oui, évidemment.
Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Sub-Zeru's as beautiful as we can.
Allez, fais-toi plaisir, ma grande. Fais-toi plaisir. Allez, vous nous faites une cinématique aux oignons. Oh, super. Allez, j'en profite.
The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the dance of Sub-Zeru's.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilu's dance.
asleep for the longest time.
Salut.
Paimon's head feels super heavy. Did we oversleep? Paimon thinks it was after the Sumeru's festival. The Sumeru? Have we finally escaped from the Sumeru Samsara?
Ah putain, ça y est, c'est fini.
Take off your Akasha terminal. She's not in her room. What happened?
Non, à l'endroit habituel.
What usual spot?
Ah putain. Ah putain.
Well done, Traveler and Paimon. And thank you, Dunyarzad, for organizing the Sumeru's festival for me.
I'm sorry, who are...
Dunyarzad! You're okay!
Oh, Traveler Paimon. I have something amazing to tell you. I just had a dream. And I saw Nilou performing the dance of Sumeru's.
Putain, si tu savais tout ce qu'on a dû faire pour te sauver le cul. Oh, une étoile. Oh, c'est cool ça. Ah putain, si tu savais tout ce qu'on a dû faire pour te sauver les miches. Hein? Oula, oula. Oh putain, qu'est-ce que j'ai récupéré comme truc? J'ai récupéré le truc. Bon. Alors on va quand même lui parler, hein. Allez.
You're actually Nahida, aren't you? Paimon felt like Catherine was acting weird when we met at the Sumeru's festival. And Dunyarzad, did you save her? It's a really long story. We shouldn't disturb her. Her consciousness is still weakened. Let's chat somewhere else. How about by the Traveler's favorite bench?
Merde, c'est par où? C'est par là. Bon, toi, tu te reposes. Pas bouger, tu te reposes. En plus, j'ai la musique. Là, j'ai le nouveau casque. Là, du coup, vous le voyez. Bon, il y a bien le petit ici, tout mignon, tout sympa. Et en fait, j'ai le son spatial. Donc, du coup, en fait, j'ai les bruits des tam-tam, j'ai l'impression, qui résonnent bien dans l'oreille droite, pas du tout dans l'oreille gauche. Et du coup, ça fait des petites pulsations. En fait, j'ai mon oreille qui touche le son, en fait, directement, le truc. Et du coup, ça fait des petites percussions toutes sympas, ça me fait des châteaux, et c'est super, franchement, c'est...
Let's talk about Dunyarzad first. It's such a relief that she's alright. After we parted on the last day of the Sumeru's festival, I left the city and saw what the Traveler had described. Among the countless dreams, I found one that was growing fainter and fainter. This proved my suspicion. Once Dunyarzad could no longer bear the Akasha harvesting her dreams, her consciousness began to dissipate. But this also meant it escaped the Akasha's control. Such a small fragment of consciousness can't last for very long, though. It will return to its original dream, where both will gradually fade until they completely disappear. I used all the power I had to keep her dying dream alive as long as possible. But it still wouldn't have lasted for much longer if it hadn't been for you two breaking the samsara.
Bon, tant mieux.
So it
On a eu
looks
de
like
la
we did
veine.
manage to save Dunyarzad in the end. Not a moment too soon.
Un véritable miracle, un miracle divin.
Why are you two smiling so happily? I thought you'd be so moved that you'd start crying. I need to spend more time observing human emotions.
t'emmènerai en voyage
Those
s'il
are
le
fine.
faut.
Everyone reacts differently. All right. You two must have a lot of other questions for me, right? After all, you saved my faithful believer. As your reward, I will answer any and all questions.
C'est quoi ce rêve dans la forêt d'Avidia?
At the Avidia forest, there was this incense that made the traveler fall unconscious and dream of a huge tree and a red sky. You also heard someone's voice, right? It said world and forget me.
C'est ça.
Yeah, so you do know. We've been wanting to ask you what that was about, and if the red sky was related to Conria. It seems like the traveler established a connection to Irminsul. That was a message left by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's residual consciousness in Irminsul. Perhaps her last memory before she died.
Elle est bien morte à
As you
Kaenria.
two probably know, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata disappeared after the disaster in Conria. The timings of these events do line up, so
C'est
your
ça.
suspicions are reasonable.
Je pense qu'elle est morte à la fin
A
également.
message from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? We thought it was from the Scarlet King. The Scarlet King? That god who died even longer ago? Some present-day desert dwellers still worship him. You probably just heard some of their conspiracies. Okay, so what does the message mean? I still haven't managed to decipher it. Even the Akasha isn't currently capable of doing that. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's residual consciousness in Irminsul seems to be contaminated with something that has a very dangerous aura to it. Many devoted scholars go mad as soon as they connect their consciousness. I've warned the academia about this many times, but people still keep falling victim to it. But I believe this is the key to saving Irminsul. That's why I've kept trying to decipher it. So the tree in the vision was Irminsul? Oh, Tainari also said that Irminsul is sick. Is it because of the contaminated consciousness? But even if you can't figure out what that vision was all about, it seems like our search for you was all in vain. The traveler wasn't affected after coming in contact with that consciousness. I've never seen anyone like that. With you here, we may have a chance at deciphering it. No, we must decipher its secrets. I've already eliminated all other factors that might affect Irminsul. This is the only one left. This puzzle has life and death at stake. It could determine Irminsul's fate, as well as Tevat's.
Pourquoi tu ressembles à Catherine?
To be accurate, I'm using the Akasha as a medium to occupy Catherine's consciousness.
Mais... Bah bravo.
How did you do that? Poor Catherine. Does this mean you can also occupy other people's consciousnesses? Theoretically, I can enter anyone's mind as long as they're wearing their Akasha terminal. The Akasha is the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. As Lesser Lord Kusanali and the first Akasha terminal, my consciousness has always been linked to the Akasha. I've always respected my people's free will, so I've never actually occupied their consciousness. When necessary, I just borrow this bionic Snezhnayan puppet.
Non.
Did
Non.
we just learn some deep, dark secret? So Catherine is... No. Wonder Paimon felt something was off about her.
Non, 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 non,
What
non.
about your own body? Why do you need to borrow other people's? Don't you live in the sanctuary of Suristana?
Ah,
The
c'est
story
une merde.
begins a long time ago. After Greater Lord Rukkhadevata disappeared, the sages found my newly born self and took me back to Sumeru. At that time, I was young and weak. The sages kept me in the sanctuary of Suristana, ostensibly for the sake of protecting me. But I've hardly heard from them since. However, I do understand that they had hoped to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata instead of me, a symbol of her passing. So, the sages basically put their new Archon under house arrest? How dare they! Why don't you teach them a lesson, Nahida? In some ways, they aren't wrong. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was omniscient and omnipotent. Even after her death, the Akasha is still empowering this nation. And I'm still really far away from being able to call myself the God of Wisdom. Moreover, the Academia is also more proficient at governing this country.
Non.
My existence has little meaning.
Non. L'Académie n'est pas plus apte à gouverner ce pays. Ils viennent de t'en prouver. Ils viennent de te le prouver. Hier, la veille, ils viennent de te le prouver. La veille que c'était qu'une bande de connards finis. Non. Non. C'est fini. Là, non. Merde à la fin. Non. Non. Il n'y a pas d'autre mot. C'est non, là, pour le coup. C'est...
Yeah, you got a lot of believers. Just look at the Sub-Zero's festival. Everyone who showed up truly loves you. Thank you for the kind words. But I honestly don't need physical freedom as long as I can connect my consciousness to the Akasha.
Ouais, si, il va falloir quand même que tu le fasses au bout d'un moment.
Trying to find a way to save Irminsul is my life's mission and top priority. I will work on that, and try to live up to being a deity in the meantime. Every once in a while, I will also take up the duties of the God of Wisdom, and enlighten a lost soul here and there. Doing all that should be enough.
C'est très bien, mais tu fais plus que la plupart des archons. On a un archon qui a décidé de se retirer de son titre, hein. On a un autre qui a jamais plus ou moins pris soin de ce rôle-là, hein. Et l'autre qui a fait n'importe quoi quand elle l'a reçu. Mais toi, c'est très bien ce que tu fais. Pour le moment, des 4 archons qu'on a rencontrés, t'es la meilleure. Putain, bon, allez, le plan des salles. Non, le problème avec l'Akasha, pourquoi personne?
How the Akasha stops you from having dreams?
Ouais, c'est ça.
Yeah, it's been such a long time. No one's noticed something's up? It's not that no one noticed. It's more like no one cared. Ultimately, it's all rooted in the sage's misdirection. Misdirection?
Eh ouais.
The sages convinced everyone to believe that being unable to dream is a sign of rationality and wisdom. Not dreaming is a badge of honor in Sumeru. Even if the truth is that their dreams are being reaped by the Akasha. With their propaganda in place, the sages can maximize their use of the Akasha to facilitate their research. Besides, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata must have created the Akasha in the hopes that it could be used to its full potential. That's why I've never come out strongly against this. Anyway, the perspective advocated by the sages drowned out any voices of doubt. By now, even those who never use Akasha terminals find it too shameful and embarrassing to talk about their dreams.
Bon, parle-moi du plan des sages. Tu dois bien avoir une idée derrière.
There's never been any big problems with the Academia's governance of Sumeru. This is the first time I've seen them step out of line. I wonder what caused them to go down the path, and what they hope to achieve. Evis haven't noticed anything strange. If the Traveler hadn't broken the Sub-Zero's samsara, the situation could have become dire. I tried to do some investigating in the Akasha, but I couldn't find anything suspicious. And all the people of interest seem to purposely avoid wearing their Akasha terminals.
Ouais,
I think they're deliberately trying to hide something. Oh, that reminds Paimon. In Gandharvaville, there was a sage who had invited Kainari to join some kind of project. Could it be related? Regardless, I need to first investigate the sage's motives, make things right, and punish them if needed. But I'll have to be discreet, or they'll see me coming.
Merci, j'ai pas d'autres questions.
I hope my answers were satisfactory, seekers of knowledge. To be honest, maintaining Dunyarzad's fading dream took a lot of mental energy. I think I may need to rest for a while. Oh, and you don't need to worry too much about the sage's activities for now. The Akasha won't be able to conduct another project on the scale of the Sub-Zero's samsara in the immediate future.
Putain, ça me fait chier ça, ce truc, faut que je le supprime.
Leave everything to us. What a relief. This is truly the most exhausting birthday I've ever had.
traveler? Paimon? Why am I here? Do either of you know?
Maybe you were sleepwalking. You know you can't wake up a sleepwalker. We happened to walk by, so we thought we'd wait for you to wake up.
I see. Huh. I should visit my maintenance personnel sometime. Oh, I'm fine. I better go. Thank you.
C'est une poupée. Donc, Chesnaya a réussi à créer... Ah, ils ont utilisé le... Ils ont utilisé le pouvoir de Scamaroucha. Ils ont utilisé le pouvoir de... Oui. Ils ont utilisé les connaissances de... Oui. Hop, débloquer. Débloquer. Hop. Origine de la communauté. Ouais, voilà, évidemment. Sélection des 7 étoiles. Non, non, je m'en fous de ça, je veux... Ses amis... Pépinière dans arrêt... C'est fini? Non, j'ai vraiment terminé la... J'ai vraiment fini la quête pour le moment? Oh putain! Ah bah c'est nickel! Eh ben, c'est top! C'est fini! Ah! Eh ben ça c'est une excellente nouvelle. C'est une excellente nouvelle. Bon. Bon. Eh ben... Va falloir que... Bon bah j'ai une nouvelle quête au pif. Allez, sur ce, c'était très intéressant. Assez... Ça... Qu'est-ce qu'ils veulent faire ces cons de... ces cons. Qu'est-ce qu'ils veulent faire? Qu'est-ce qu'ils veulent faire? Je sais pas. Je sais pas, j'en sais rien et ça me rend dingue. Ça promet. Bon, alors il faut savoir, là je vous le dis tout de suite, il faut savoir que là j'ai enregistré cette vidéo, toute cette session que vous venez de voir avec mon t-shirt et mon nouveau casque, je l'ai fait en une traite. On est la veille de la 3.1, du coup. Donc, je vais me faire des grosses sessions d'enregistrement, ça va être terrible. Donc, je voulais vraiment pas me faire spoil la suite, je voulais vraiment voir la suite, ce qui allait se passer. Et pour le coup, je suis pas déçu. Je suis absolument pas déçu. J'attends de voir la suite, j'attends de voir ce qui va se passer un peu. Il n'y a pas eu beaucoup de fights, il y en a même eu pas, en fait. Quasiment pas eu de fight. Beaucoup de recherches, beaucoup d'énigmes. Donc c'est vraiment pas mal. Pour une fois, ça change en fait. Vous allez dire oui, mais c'est chiant, il n'y a pas de baston. Oui, mais ça reste intéressant. Pour le coup, moi perso, je me suis énormément amusé. Ça m'a retourné le cerveau. Je dis pas le contraire. Je me suis énormément amusé. J'attends de voir ce qui va se passer pour la suite, pour tout le reste. J'attends ça avec impatience, pour le coup. J'ai hâte de voir ce qui va se passer. Et je vais m'éclater. De mon côté, je vais m'éclater. Je vais aller visiter un peu la zone, explorer un peu tout. Débloquer les statues, parce que j'ai strictement... Regardez bien, voilà, j'ai strictement rien fait. Il me manque des points de TP un peu partout, il me manque des statues, des points de... Ouais, il me manque des points de TP, il me manque des courses, il me manque tellement de trucs. J'ai strictement rien fait et il faut que je le fasse, donc c'est ce que je vais faire. Pour le coup, il faut vraiment que je le fasse. Donc c'est ce que je vais faire, je vais m'amuser à le faire. Et ben écoutez, moi je vais voir un peu ce qui va se passer ensuite. Parce que ça m'intrigue. Ça m'intrigue ce genre de conneries, de voir un peu ce qui va se passer. Voilà. Et on n'oublie pas que derrière, on a tout le désert qui va arriver. Donc, les premières zones que je vais explorer, ça va être celle-ci. Et je vais voir un peu ce qui va se passer ensuite parce que je suis intrigué. Ça m'intrigue tout ce qui va se passer. Je sais que ça va être la région désertique, la suite. Et qu'on va affronter Scamaruccia. Donc, perso, je suis impatient de voir ça. Sur ce, le pouce bleu, le commentaire, ça me fait super plaisir. La cloche, l'abonnement, ça me fait également super plaisir. Je vous retrouve du coup la semaine prochaine pour la suite des aventures en Teiva. Et je vous avoue que je suis d'une... Oh putain, avec ce truc. Que je suis hyper impatient de voir ce qui va se passer. Je vous dis pour le coup à la prochaine tout le monde. Ciao. Oh là 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 là. Pouah. Et avec ces musiques, franchement, gros point fort, les musiques. Elles étaient magnifiques. Et avec ces musiques, franchement, gros point fort, les musiques. Elles étaient magnifiques.